Before you proceed with your next line of response, when you say they ferry people from Lagos, I know sometimes you can be overtly enthusiastic. Did you actually see that happen?
Please, you can do your investigative journal, and this is part of the things that I will put to you guys of the press.
You're the one who said they ferried it in this your party here.
Journalism.
So did you see any of such, or is hearsay, third-party information?
Of course, it's open. It's open. Please come to Osun. Come and make inquiries. I'm not just saying this.
Yeah, but
lots of buses coming in.
But you know,
we know where they look. Come and ask the ordinary person in the street. Don't ask the politician, please.
Yeah, but you know that.
You know what happened.
Assuming
the ordinary person in the street.
Assuming they ferry people in, it is only those who have registered and have their PVCs with their name on the register that will be allowed to vote. So they could have registered there and reside in Lagos. So you can't assume that because you say they ferry people in, they were illegally doing that.
Well, that is a combination of both. Yes, some may have, some may be registered, and some, you know, we've had, look, we've had issues of people having PVCs, various PVCs, and this is another aspect. If I may just add, if I may just say something on this. The very notion where you have an election before the next election, where you can now tell people to move and register elsewhere, and then a few months later go back and register somewhere, should be looked into. Look, let me tell you, and I'm speaking with all sense of responsibility and sincerity. We know what is happening in Osun. What we're against here is that we are saying that we cannot be the satellite of an emperor in Lagos. And we are saying enough is enough. Osun was not created to serve the interest of an individual's fiefdom. And quite honestly, I believe that it's very important that INEC should look into this, where you register here, and a few months later you register there, and then when the election is coming, you come and register here, you bring the troops in, and then you take the troops back. There's something wrong there. INEC, I'm urging INEC to have a look at this. We're talking of democracy.
You say that
you
believe that Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC boss, can look into this. Just wait a second. You said that you believe that the INEC boss, Mahmoud Yakubu, can look into this and upturn the returning officer's pronouncement of an inconclusive state for the election. But have you done anything to try to reach out to Mahmoud Yakubu independently, to try to make him understand your concerns with regards the outcome of the results?
Good question. You know, the incident happened only yesterday. We were shocked that can be happening in today's Nigeria, where somebody will have won an election, and this person who is supposed to be the impartial arbiter has decided not to declare that person, and now referring to so-called guidelines, contrary to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I've said here that the Constitution is so explicit, where there is any law inconsistent, Section 1, Sub 3, inconsistent with this Constitution, the Constitution shall prevail.
Because time is against, is kind of running not in your favor.
Side,
yes, as I was saying, because time is not running in your favor, because the 27th is just a couple of days from now, and the by-elections will still hold. Wouldn't you deem it important that at this time you are able to get across to as many relevant authorities or individuals as much as possible to try to see that you have a definitive pronouncement from INEC before even this by-elections take place?
You know, we have a challenge of time. Time is definitely not on our side because the so-called supplemental comes up on Thursday. So we have so many things to do, and we will do what is right for our party, for the good people of Osun State, and as a law-abiding party, which we have always been, we will take into consideration everything, and we will make the right decision at the end of the day, I hope. Look, you know, like I said, we have that constraint on time. And we believe that we need to do so many things this morning, today. And I hope that, sorry?
Yes, I'm saying that Osogbo, as you mentioned, is it's sort of much like a swing local government. And it will very much boil down to whoever is able to take Osogbo might be the governor at the end of the day. How are you going to tackle that issue now that you've identified that people are coming in droves, you say, from Lagos, in buses into Osogbo? How do you suggest that that issue be tackled?
I think this is where INEC should come in. If you have genuinely moved from one place to another, yes, you may be transferred, you may be a student, there must be the reason why you are now in a new place. And I can tell you, there are some people, they will move there in droves, and then months later, they move back here in droves, and then they move them round and round and round. The point is that there must be a column there. I'm leaving this to INEC. If we're serious about democracy, why should... I mean, I know there's a class of people who genuinely have been transferred or have moved to Osun State. There's no problem about that. But if they are to look into the records, to look into their books, there will be some regular guys who you will move to Lagos, and then 2-3 years later you move back to Osun, and then you move back. I mean, a situation where you move about 10,000 guys.
All right, Mr. Ni Owolade.
Around, let INEC look into the books.
All right, Ni Owolade, the head of PDP's legal committee. Yes, we know you have a lot to catch up on. Thank you for talking to us this morning, and we wish you all the best. We're back in a moment, and then delve into, of course, another perspective on the matter in a moment. Stay with us.